everyone, this is Lisa from DataVoke. Today, I'd like to show you how the show message action works. So what I'd like to do is add a message to one of my buttons on the view that you can see here to give us a message stating that the action has occurred. So we're going to add a message to our Set Delivery Date button. So let's go into Design Mode and edit our button. And as you can see, this button already has the set value action on it. So let's add the message action to it. Now we can go in and edit our message action. We can add a comment. Now if you look here at the message type, we have three options. We have info, confirm, and error. The message type is really just showing you what kind of a message is. This icon over here on the left shows up on the message box. Let's start with info. We can try one of the other options in a minute and see how that works. So down here we can add our message. It's important to make sure whatever message that you put in here is in single quotes so the system recognizes it properly. So if you come over here to the right-hand side, we can actually go into the expression builder and have our message say something about the record that we selected. So in this case, I have you have set the delivery date for, and I'm going to add a plus sign. Then I can add the order ID property. And if we hit OK, so we've now built our message. So down here in the message buttons, we can add additional buttons to our message to give the user options. In this case, I'm going to leave it alone with just the one button that says OK. So let's save and close and capture our work. So now, if we click on the Select Delivery Date button, we should get a message. You have set the delivery date for, and it shows us the order ID of the record we selected. So now, let's go in and take a look at what it looks like if we change the message type. So before we had info, let's change it now to confirm. And as you can see, we get the same exact message, but at the top it has the yellow confirm icon versus the info icon. Now let's add another message box that'll give us some additional options to choose when it appears. So let's go back into design mode, go back and edit our button. So right now we have two actions on this button. We have the set delivery date and we have our message. So let's add another message. This is our message here. Let's move our message up so it comes before the message we added a minute ago. So I'll use the blue arrows over here on the right-hand side to move my message up. And as you can see, now we have set delivery date, our new message, and our old message. So we can come back in. Now we can edit it. So let's change our message type to confirm. And in this case, I'm going to have our message ask us what status the delivery is in. So I have it say, please select the order status. So now we're going to add a couple of buttons. So now we have three buttons here. So if we go into our first button, we can go in and give it a different name. So instead of it saying OK, we can change it to whatever we want as long as it's in single quotes. We'll make this one say pending. Now something to note over here on the right-hand side, we can actually click on this button and it brings up the expression builder. So we can use this to give our button specific names or, a formula of some sort. We'll just close it here. So I've given this button the name pending. Now let's choose an action. So you see here we have the run action. So if we select it, it brings up all of the actions available to us on this view. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to select the pending action. Over here we can go in and edit the action. So you can go in and change it if you would like. You can remove it if you've selected the wrong one. And there's this break option. The break option sets it up so that if the user selects this button, it stops all other actions in the chain from occurring after this point. So in our case, the button we chose, the set delivery button, would set the delivery date. This message box would appear, and if the user selected the pending button, it would stop right there and we wouldn't get the second message box in our chain. Let's select it so we can see how it works. We'll go down to our second button. Let's set this one to complete. And we'll add an action to this one as well. Let's set this one to break too. And let's come down to the third button and we'll give this one none. This means there is no specific status to our order. We're not going to put an action on it, and we're not going to select the break. So now, if we look at our buttons, I'm not crazy about the order that they're in, so now we can come over here to the right-hand side and use these arrow buttons to move them around. So I want my none button to be first, then my pending, and then my complete. So everything looks kind of the way I want it to at the moment. So we can save and close, capture our work. So now if we select this record here and we click our set delivery date, we get our first message box. Please select the order status. If we select none, it gives us the second message box because we did not select the break option. So we'll hit OK. So let's come down here. Let's select it again. This time if we select pending, it changes everything to that status and we didn't get the second message. Let's do it one more time to set the complete. And this changes it again, and again we did not get the second message. So let's turn the break off on the complete just to see how that changes it. So we'll come back into our message. We'll come back to the complete button. We'll unselect the break, save and close, capture. Now let's test this one more time. So if we select complete, because we unselected the break, we now get the second message to say that you've set the delivery date. Well, that is how the show message action works. Please visit us again for more helpful videos or check us out at DataVoke.com.